Revered around the world for its showpiece endurance races, Le Mans marks the 1000th Grand Prix since it all began 74 years ago in 1949. A track steeped in history is the perfect place to mark another chapter in the history of MotoGP. Fans young and old are enjoying this very special occasion.
Look at that attendance. Nearly 280,000 fans have packed themselves through the gates here at Le Mans, the biggest MotoGP attendance ever on the historic weekend of the 1000 Grand Prix, and we thank all of the fans who've made this an atmosphere that none of us will ever forget.
Over 250,000 people have come through the gates here this weekend. What a way to mark 1000 FIM Grand Prix. It's an historic weekend for MotoGP. It's been one long celebration, one big party, just as we knew it would be, and celebrating one of the biggest icons in the history of Grand Prix racing, a special exhibition of Giacomo Agostini's most iconic motorcycles that carried him to 15 World Championships. And Ago will wave the checkered flag at the end of this 27-lap race to our race winner. There is the presentation then. Le Mans awarded the best GP of 2022. Congratulations to Claude Michy and all of his team. The tightrope walker show. Look at these scenes. Tightrope walking right over the main front straight here in Le Mans. What a shot that is. Absolutely brilliant. What a spectacle, what a show. The fans loved it, we loved it. Let's get this party started. It's time to race in MotoGP. History about to be made then here in Le Mans. Full throttle, lights out, and we're underway for our 1000th Grand Prix. Bagnaia got a really good launch away from pole position. So did Jack Miller's on the inside of Marquez and Bagnaia. Miller up in a second, but it's Marc Marquez that will lead into the Dunlop chicane for the very first time. Miller's going for it here. I just wonder, this is Miller thinking about his front tyre temperature and pressure in the group. He got in hot, didn't he? He ran in a little bit wide there. Marquez needs no second invitation. They lean on each other, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee. Miller has the inside line going into Garage there. Martin's gone in really, really wide. Miller's in hot as well. Marquez takes the lead back. You can't take your eyes off this Grand Prix here at Le Mans. We hoped he will deliver in the 1000th Grand Prix. It has already. That was super, super tight there. Miller almost tagging the back of Marquez's Repsol Honda into Shimano Berth. Is Miller going to be close enough to strike on Marquez into Dunlop chicane? You bet he is. Is it going to be the block pass? Just park that KTM now in the middle of that chicane. They'll all bunch up behind the Australian now, but Miller hits the front for the first time. Fabio Quartararo has lost place to Aleix Spargo, Anthony Gianantonio.
Contact! Vinales and
Bagnaia gone down. Vinales and Bagnaia caught up in a tangle together, and Pecco Bagnaia on the outside has been cleaned out by Vinales. Oh no! Marini! Dear me, Marini went down. This is a really scary incident. It's Alex Marquez right in the middle of the circuit. There was contact there on the exit of the Dunlop chicane. This is an incredibly dramatic 1000th Grand Prix. I think Marini just lost control. He did, yeah. I thought it was Marini. And then he actually was saving that crash, wasn't he? Look at this. Marini thought he was down here. He picks it up on his elbow. Marini. Bezzecchi somehow got through, and then as Marini, his tyres gripped again, he got picked up and he just threw him into a trajectory that slammed into the side of Alex Marquez. Here comes Bezzecchi. That's really, really close. He's running Marc Marquez right out to the car park there. Marc Marquez in the long lap penalty loop, wasn't he? That was aggressive by Marco Bezzecchi.
Here's Bezzecchi attacks.
Yeah, he just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Brief though, Aleix Spargo's on the charge. Bezzecchi then leads using a bit of the catty power there, and here comes a dive bomb from Marquez on the inside of Miller into the Dunlop chicane. They're almost swapping paint on the KTM and the Honda through that turn 3 and 4. Martin goes for it again into Garage there. Can this time round he make it through? No, he can't. Marquez just nips the inside line back. Brilliant stuff this between Marquez and Martin. Here he goes.
Martin has the go into the museum corner.
Marquez has gone down. Marc Marquez has crashed out. Listen to the groans. And that has put, well, initial groans and then 2 cheers of joy, because the French fans know that Marc Marquez's late mistake has put Johann Zarco onto the podium here in France. Our 1000th Grand Prix did not disappoint, did it? There is 15 times world champion, MotoGP legend, congratulating, waving the checker flag. Marco Bezzecchi wins a phenomenal French Grand Prix. High drama, Jorge Martin, after his incredible fight with Marc Marquez, takes second. Johann Zarco does take a home podium. The French fans absolutely love that special moment for Zarco. Where on earth do you start to cover up the story and tell the tale of our landmark 1000th Grand Prix. There are the French fans, the flares are going off, the Zarco flags, they are flying high because he was the big benefactor of the late Marquez spill. He takes third place. And Marco Bezzecchi, that's a special, special moment for him. You'll never be able to take that one away from him. Marco Bezzecchi with the special commemorative celebratory 1000 GP flag after he avoided all the early drama and he was able to get to the front. Absolutely awesome performance by Bezzecchi. His first dry race MotoGP win, of course, as well. Congratulations to him. Confirmation on your screens, the 1000th GP. He's our MotoGP winner. Lewis, that was an incredible race. It felt like it was the perfect way to show what a great show MotoGP is after 1000 Grand Prix. Absolutely awesome.
It felt at times as if we'd crammed 1000 GPs worth of drama and entertainment into one Grand Prix. Marco Bezzecchi masters a memorable 1000th Grand Prix here at Le Mans.
Need more MotoGP action? Click here to get your fix.